When was the last you saw him?
Playing around that patio area. Mum and I were sitting on 2 chairs, and then he jumped off.
Let that sink in for a little minute.
I thought I'd see if he wanted to climb some trees, so I was holding him up and saying, "Do you want to climb a tree?" And he was like, "No, Mummy, too high. No, Mummy, too high." And he was playing on the grass. And then what he did was he went just around to the right.
Exactly where the police are now digging.
Drive, and beneath this balcony today, a forensic dig. Police sifted through the soil of a garden bed looking for a tooth, clothing, hair, any indication to support a theory William Tyrrell was not snatched, that he fell to his death. Officers in forensic suits also climbed in and out of the home's ceiling cavity.
There is certainly one person in particular that we are looking closely at.
The balcony theory has focused Strikeforce Roseanne's attention on William's foster mother.
I could still hear him. He was roaring. And then nothing.
We heard him roaring around the garden, and then I thought, oh, I haven't heard him, I better go check on him and
All right.
find him.
Wow, there we go. There's the lie.
Police to see you in a room driving Kendall.
Yes.
There wasn't anyone suspicious in the area, any vehicles?
No. Well, not that I'm aware of. I was out there talking with Mum and my other daughter, so.
Okay. What colour hair has he got?
He's got dark sandy coloured hair, it's short, and he's got really big browny green coloured eyes.
Okay. What's he got any shoes on? Do you know any other distinguishing features?
He's got a freckle on the top of his head when you part the hair on the left-hand side.
Yep.
You'll see a freckle on the top of his head.
Okay. All right.
Was last seen. In it, you'll notice he's barefoot. But detectives were told that when William vanished 7 years ago, he was wearing shoes.
Detective Inspector Jubilant now has a theory as to what happened to William in those short, terrifying minutes.
Now, have a look at the balcony, the positioning, and the information that we know now in comparison to this interview, which was 2019, okay?
A year ago.
Okay, so William was apparently playing and jumped off this little teeny step here and then walked around the corner, okay?
Counts the idea an abductor ran up the yard and onto the property to take the little boy.
There is a 5-metre drop. The very same veranda, but on a different level. See? Eventually it goes round to the front.
Look at the house up there. You don't know who's looking out. You don't know who's...
He doesn't even realise what he said. All right, moving along.
The morning of Friday, September the 12th, 2014. Little William, just 3 years old, has been playing in the backyard of his grandmother's home on the New South Wales mid-north coast. He wanders around the side of the house, nothing unusual. But a few minutes later, when his mum goes looking for him, William is nowhere to be seen. She searches, getting more worried by the second. And with no sign of William, she rings 000.
Yeah, hi, my son is missing. He's 3.5.
Okay.
Sorry?
Your address.
48 Centermoon Drive, Kendall.
Like, how long has he been missing?
I think we've been looking for him now for about 15 or 20 minutes, but
Okay.
I thought
So many things wrong with this.
it could be 5, it could be longer, because he was just playing around here. We heard him, and then we heard nothing.
I couldn't see him. I couldn't hear him. It was the world, it's like the world just came to a screaming halt. There was no wind, there were no birds, there was no movement, there was nothing. And I'm looking out around this garden, I'm thinking, where are you? And I've just said, William, where are you? You need to talk to me, I can't see you. Where are you? And there was nothing.
Just like there's no tears rolling down her face.
Detective Gary Jublin retraces William's last steps. So jump down here.
Yes, that's right.
After that,
Headed off around in this direction, around the corner of the house. The mother still heard, she heard him say raw, again in keeping with the game that he was playing at the time.
and that we think is around about here.
Yeah, this general area, because it was out of sight, and she heard it, and that was the last time she heard William.
We've got everything that he played with and he loved, but that's all we've got. We don't have a boy.
You can blur the face out as much as you like, but those cheeks had no tears, certainly no snot dripping down it.
We need him home.
There are legal complications in relation to the family, but does that have any bearing on William's disappearance at all?
No, it has absolutely no bearing. I know there's speculation on behalf of the public, but it has no bearing on the disappearance of William at all.
For the record, can you rule out that there is any family involvement in William's disappearance?
Yes, we've ruled that out.
No, you didn't.
Where?
So now here's a different story from the foster father.
I then said to well, where is he? Where's he gone? She said he was here 5 minutes ago. Still sitting down.
Yep.
All right. I said, well, where's he gone? She said, I can't find him. So I won't run for the purposes.
Yeah,
right?
we'll have to keep up.
But I started to go down here. I was calling his name.
Were you motioned this way, do you think, or she actually identified him?
She said that he was last seen around here.
Yep.
But I thought, okay, well, if he was down at the road, you possibly would have seen him.
So
he's in his bright clothes.
Just for the video.
Yep.
Just can you say your own name? Just how loudly you said that?
In my name.
You just so we can have an example.
William, come on, William. Where are you?
Wouldn't you be screaming that and running around screaming it, not going, William, where are you?
Thank you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And that's continuing all the way down here.
Yeah, I didn't go down here initially, because I could see that area, but I thought that if he's gone somewhere, I continued to traverse across, and I was following every area. I was looking because I.
Now he's pointing and looking in the direction where the police are looking, actually.
He was in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I continued to follow down.
And that's the Spider-Man suit?
Yeah. But I would have walked, you know, I think I came over here. I did 90 minutes in this area.
Yeah, I understand that.
I'm not going to take you through the 90 minutes, but I went down and you know, I've been in Cubs, Scouts, Venturers. I've been out.
Okay, enough of his life. An interesting article from August 2019. An inquest hears that a resident saw William in a car when he vanished. So this man said without a doubt he heard a loud noise. He lives on Laurel Street, which we'll have a look at. He saw a boy, about 3 or 4, being driven away from Benaroon Drive in a fawn-coloured four-wheel drive. Okay. In the back seat was a boy facing outwards. Bit poetic. He was standing and unrestrained. He wasn't crying. He is 100% sure. He gave evidence before the court. He described the driver as a woman in her late 20s or early 30s with blonde hair. She was driving with speed, couldn't estimate how fast. She almost lost control going round the corner. He also saw a blue sedan close behind, driven by a man, which was also travelling quickly but on the wrong side of the road. I find that really interesting because it's highly possible that because the father left at 9:30, what car did he have? I'm going to look into that. And was this blue sedan actually Grandma's car? That's an interesting little thing. Just while I was looking for the photo, actually, article that's from 2019, and it's got these time-stamped pictures. William's foster mum told police that later time is the correct one, saying the clock's camera was off by about 2 hours. Okay, so she's trying to give herself some time there. But now we know that they're proof of life photos. It says that she took these photos, then ducked inside and made 2 cups of tea, one for her and one for her mum, sitting there. The foster dad left the house at around 9 a.m. to go and make a Skype call, apparently. She says she came out of the house, sat drinking her tea at around 10:15, while William and his sister played on the back deck. He started playing a game called Daddy Tiger. His foster mum says he ran around the corner of the house and disappeared. Bullshit.
I had then gone through. I'd gone through these fences.
Yep.
And continued, looking everywhere I possibly could. I had then said to where is he? Where's he gone? She said, he was here 5 minutes ago. Here 5 minutes ago. Still sitting down.
Yep.
Alright. I said, well, where's he gone? She said, I can't find him.
Now, as Police Commissioner Mick Fuller admitted, the strike force is focusing on one suspect.
Need to know.
In April 2015, they made this emotional public appeal for help in finding little William.
Well, when I realised that William was missing, I think back to that moment where I just went, I can't hear him. Why can't I hear him? And I walked around. Seriously, it was just 2 metres, 3 metres away from where we were sitting, and I've just walked out and I just see nothing. I see nothing. I hear nothing. I'm speechless. I'm walking around in a circle on the spot thinking, where is he? Why can't I see him? And I'm yelling out, William, Where are you? You need to talk to Mummy. Tell me where you are. I can't see you. I can't hear you. Where are you?
The couple detailed what they did that September morning in 2014.
In that morning, before he went missing, I put him into a tree because Mum's got some great climbing trees. He was in it, but he was like, oh, Mummy, too high, get me down. So, and I said to him, why don't you try? And he said, no, Mummy, too high, get me down. So I got him down. So he wouldn't be in a tree. It's not in him.
I mean, he wouldn't, he's not a wanderer. He would not even cross a street by himself.
The information the couple provided is being heavily scrutinised by Strike Force investigators. Last night, police using blood-detecting chemical agents searched around the Kendall home looking for any evidence. One theory is that William may have fallen from the balcony onto the garden bed below.